Good evening, guys. Hello and welcome back once again to a Monday evening of racing. We are here once again with the Tier 1 drivers for Season 14, Round 4 of the Aero League Racing's GT7 Championship. We're currently in free practice. Qualifying will start around 8 PM. So we've got about 4 minutes left of free practice. BX getting it all wrong there through that chicane. Can prove to be a little bit deadly, can't it, with the sausages, that one. Fatban currently with the fastest lap in practice of a 1:30.3. He's actually just gone back into the pits as I say that. Zico not far off though, he's only 2 tenths off of Fatban's fastest time at the moment. Dan the Man I think has just put in his first flying lap after joining the lobby. He's there in a Mercedes AMG. His fastest so far is a 1:31.293. So we have Zico, we've got Dan the Man, we've got Capel, Gilles, the Dude, Astro making an appearance this week. Oh, Capel returning this week as well. Owen, Ben, we've got Coleman, Viking Dong, Popusoi, Pop. We've got Denz and we've got Fatban. So I think we've got 14 drivers this evening. Who are we missing? We're definitely missing somebody. But before we get into qualifying, I'll give you a quick rundown through the standings. So after round 3, Viking Dong still holds on to the lead. He's at the top of the table with 96 points. Ramos not far behind him. Oh, is that who's not here this week? Yeah, so Ramos obviously not here this week. He's currently still in second place though with 83 points. BX not far behind him though with 77 points. We have Big Beaver, that's Ben, in 5th place with 50 points. Dan the Man in 6th with 44 points. We have Mortal Veloz in 7th with 44 points. Owen is in 8th with 43 points. CMP tied with him in 9th place with 43 points. Hello Ahmed, welcome back mate. Nice to have you on board again, buddy. So then we had Aero. Kep, he's there in 10th place. He's got 29 points. We've got Pop in 11th with 28 points. Fatban in 12th with 25 points. Denz in 13th with 24. Capel in 14th with 18 points. Coleman actually level with him in 15th with 18 points. Then we have Gilles in 16th with 12 points. The Dude is in 17th with 4 points. And then we have Astro in 18th with 2 points. So for those of you who have only just joined, the top 5 is Viking Dong still. He's at the top of the table still with 96. We got Ramos in 2nd place with 83. Ramos not here this week though. BX is there in 3rd place with 77. Zico in 4th with 63. And Big Beaver, that is Ben, in 5th place with 50 points. That's your top 5 guys. So still all to play for. Viking Dong asserting his dominance though so far this season. He's having a decent run in that Jaguar. British engineering at its finest. But yeah, doing really well at the moment is Viking Dog. Managing to keep, so actually, I've got to say, Ramos as well. Ramos has surprised me this season. He had a really shaky first round, I think it was, but it seems to be coming together for him in that NSX. It's not one of the easiest cars to drive, and he's, really been pulling it out of the bag in that thing. Shame not to see him on track this week, but I know it was mentioned at the start of the season, he is a reserve. We have got 15 drivers now. So that was CMP. CMP has managed to make it in the room. Let's hope he doesn't have some mechanical issues like he did last week. That was so heartbreaking to see. He was having a really good run as well. So Fatban still currently the fastest guy on track. No, he isn't. No, so Owen actually setting the fastest lap currently with a 1:30.302. I think that's only a couple of attempts faster Yeah, you can see it there. Only, what is it, 300ths, I think, faster than Fatban at this point. Unless them timings are wrong, but yeah. As I say, still practice, although I think practice has now finished. Zico comes to a stop on the track. Viking Dog looks like he's still on the lap. As does Ben. But everyone back out on track, are they? No, there's people in the pit. So yeah, we're going to have qualifying. Will start very shortly. I'm sure we'll get the message up from BX in just a second, if he hasn't put it up already. So here we go, here's the lobby reset. This will be the start of qualifying now. As always, we'll find BX. We'll go on board with BX. So Royal, I think only really the car sort of hampering him somewhat this season. Maybe he's suffering a little bit with the tyre wear. That thing, it does look like a heavy beast, doesn't it? But still holding on to second place. Let me just check that. It's definitely top three. So holding on to third place, should I say. Ramos obviously is in second place. But yeah, doing really well at the moment. He's got a nice little bit above Zico at the moment, but it's all to play for Zico. Zico not far off him in fourth. As I say, 6 points behind. Everybody's still quite close actually in the tables, to be fair. The top 10, I think, very close indeed. The top 5 definitely. So BX comes up to cross the line and starts first flying lap. This first corner here can be a bit of a tricky one. You want to try and keep as much speed as you can, but often drifting wide to the outside there, as he almost did. He was making the most of the curve there. Hard down into second gear for this first apex. Oh, trying to float it over that curb there. He actually mounted that curb, mounted the sausage. That can unsettle the car though. So the guys are going to have to be careful. Some of the guys that have got lower floor clearance on their cars won't be able to ride that sausage. Nicely through that hairpin. You've got to be gentle on the power coming out of hairpin. All too easy to light them rear wheels up. This is a tricky sector here as well. Even more so if you're battling with someone. And also there, as you see, quite easy to go out wide. This final sector here could be a really good one if you get it right. Feels lovely, but if you get it wrong, you get all sorts of out of shape. And then it's the final charge down to this last double apex hairpin. The final 2 left-handers. Oh, that was lovely there. Lovely line from Royal through the final turn. He makes a charge to the start finish, and it will be a 1:30.446. So Zico, oh, Viking Dog goes ahead of Zico up into second place. He's still 2 tenths off of BX at the moment though. We have seen some fast times though, didn't we, in practice? And Fatban already moves to the top of the table, 2 tenths ahead of BX Royal. He's got a 1:30.239. So BX on a 1:30.446. I think he's going to be going to the pits now to get a fresh set of tyres, possibly. Viking Dog currently sat in provisional third place with a 1:30.715. Zico with a 1:30.806. Dan the Man, the first of the guys into the 1:31s. That's a 1:31.131 for Dan the Man. Currently provisional fifth. CMP sat down provisional 6th at the moment for 131.188. And then Capel currently finds himself in provisional 7th with 131.196. Very, very close indeed though. As always in the qualifying, Ben currently sat down provisional 8th at the moment with Dens there in 9th, 131.609 for Dens. Gilles 131.7. Then we have the first of the 132s from the dude. He's on a 132.262, currently provisional 11. Pop with a 134.819. Owen provisional 13th. I don't think he's actually got a lap in yet. Coleman sat down in 14th. His fastest currently looking like it was his out lap actually. It was a 146.990. And then Astro, I think, coming up to finish his first flying lap. I think we did see Astro last week, didn't we, in the Subaru BRZ? I think it was there last week. I think he made his debut, didn't he? So it's looking like this guy here, Fatban, is the guy to beat at the moment. Currently on provisional pole in the 911 GT3. I think that was Coleman we just came past. It was sideways on the track. Well, off the track. Owen moves out of the way for Fatban. Fatban's still on an out lap. Oh, and Zico moving up to 3rd to drop Viking Dog down to 4th, provisional 4th place. Ben moves it up to 5th. We're only six and a half minutes in now to a 10-minute qualifier. So this next one will be a flyer for Fatban, so he doesn't get impeded by anyone on track. I think it's going to be looking to try and improve. Ooh, gets a little bit greedy on the inside curve there. As you saw, it did unsettle the car, almost spat him out wide. Through this next little snaky sector, windy S section, the Schumacher S's. Quite nicely through there. And then down into the hard braking zone. And in fact, powering that in first as well, so maybe the Porsche quite good under the traction. A little bit sketchy through them S's. Could possibly be some instability within the lobby though. So yeah, I think he's actually written that one off. I don't think this is going to be a... Let's wait and see. See what time he does. No, so he's not going to improve that time round. Viking Dogs managed to improve up to 2nd place. He drops BX down to provisional 3rd. We are coming up to the dying stages now of qualifying. And is BX on the lap now? BX might be... Oh no. That might cost him. That might cost him the lap. Looking like Zico maybe... Oh no, he's actually down through that sector. Owen also down. Doesn't look like there's a lot of improvements being made at the moment, but it's Capel on a flyer. He's actually on an outlap at the moment, so we'll come back and have a look at Capel. Ben, what's he doing? He might be on a flyer. We haven't seen the split yet, so will he be able to improve? Currently provisional 8th place. Oh, and Den's actually, oh, he does. Yeah, so Ben improving up to 7th. I think CMP's improved up to 6th place. Currently, he might be on a flyer this time around again. As my Owen. Is Dan the man improved? And we'll have a look in a minute. So Owen not improving that time. Neither does CMP. So I think this might be your order. I think we're looking at your pole sitter. I don't think he's going to improve this time because he's looking like he's being held up a little bit at the moment by the car ahead. I think it was the dude in the McLaren. BX putting in the personal best sector there, but is it going to be enough to improve? Not too sure. The dude not yet ready to, Fatban not ready yet to finish his lap. This will be Viking Dog's last lap. Has he improved? And he actually takes pole, so Viking Dog moves up into pole position. Is Fatban going to be able to answer that? He's currently 2/10 off. He is stuck behind the dude at the moment. I'm not sure whether he's going to be able to make it work or not. BX unfortunately doesn't improve that time. Well, he did actually make an improvement, didn't he? But it isn't enough. So it's looking like Viking Dog once again. Pole sitter Fatban will be 2nd place. BX will start in 3rd. We've got Zico starting in 4th. Ben will start in 5th place. Owen starts in 6th. CMP in 7th. Dens will start in 8th. Capel will be 9th. Gilles in 10th. Dan the Man 11th. Astro 12th. Coleman will start in 13th, Pop in 14th, and the dude will start in 15th place. And look how close that grid is once again, guys.
29.9 in a jacket.
That is insane. That is insane. So, 1st place on a 129.9, which is just shy of a 130. And then we have a 131.5 for last place. That's how close it is. It's literally like a 1.5 seconds in the whole grid. I think it's definitely going to be an exciting one again this week. Obviously the first round being the sprint race, 15 minutes. Pedal to the metal, no pit stops. I think we may see a few people come a cropper. As I say, some of the curbs pretty deadly around here. Dragon Trail Gardens. So this is it, we'll go to the grid for the first race of round 4. Viking Dog lining up on pole. Oh crap. And they're off. Viking Dog making a good getaway at the moment. Looks like nobody able to contest him as yet. Oh, Fatban runs onto the curb slightly. Is that going to put him out of position? In fact, it looks like Ben and Owen coming out. Oh, Zico comes around the outside there. He's up to third place. Fatban down to fourth. Fatban comes back along the inside. No, Zico's managed to get ahead. BX is starting to creep up onto the back of Viking Dog now. We'll have to go and have a look on there in just a second, but this looks like where the fight is at the moment. Oh, in fact, Zico looking like he's going to try and go for a move on BX. He tries to go to the inside. He's going to have to go the long way round. BX covers off the inside. He looking like he's going to lose that position anyway. And in fact, Fatban, they're free wide on the exit there. Fatban, he wants to be the action as well. Fatban, we saw how quick he was in practice. What can he do in that Porsche 911? So we've got BX now drops to third place. Zico is up to second. Fatban there in fourth place. He's all over the back of BX. He wants that position. What can he do? He's not going to be able to do it around here, I don't think. You're just going to put yourself offline, aren't you? It's not going to be, well, you might see it come into this next turn, into the final hard braking zone of... This is going to be a 10-lapper, this sprint race. And there we go, he's having nibbles, he's having to look up the inside, not quite long enough to be able to get, alongside enough to be able to get it done. He's not going to get it done this occasion, but he will try once again. I don't think he's going to have a look up the inside into this one, though. Again, not really a place where you want to try and go for an overtake. Meanwhile, Viking Dog, he is 9/10 up the road already. He's trying to scamper off into the sunset. We've got Zico still holding on, or trying to hold on, in second place. He's doing all right though, isn't he, in that Aston Martin? The Aston Martin Vantage, I believe it is V12, or is it V6? Can't quite remember. BX covering off the inside once again, holding on to that third place for dear life, but Fatban looking like he's got the better run out of that turn. Honestly, turn 6. Meanwhile, we have Ben up to 5th place. Ben on a bit of a charge at the moment in that AMG. We've got Owen there in 6th. Capel is in 7th. We have Dan the Man in 8th. Dens is in 9th place. CMP, I think he's dropped to 10th, hasn't he? He's lost a couple of positions, I think, CMP. Pop is there in 11th place. We have Coleman in 12th. Astro in 13th. Gilles. What happened to Gilles? Gilles is in 14th, and the dude in 15th. So we still see that gaggle of cars in the background. A battle form between BX and Fatban still. Fatban will not let up in that Porsche. Fatban's going to come along the inside. He has had a look at the inside this time round. He's not quite close enough to get it done. He's still very, very close though indeed to BX. He's chasing him down. He wants to get that position. He's trying to get it done, get it done when it counts. Oh, getting all squirrely on the exit there of that chicane. It's that sausage curb. It just unsettles the car. But BX still not allowed to scamper away. He's going to try and make his way onto the back of Zico, and in fact Zico looking like he has actually caught up to Viking Dong up ahead.
Hanslin, where is he?
Slim, Coleman. We'll have a look in just a second. So Zico still chasing Viking Dog down. He's managed to close that gap up now. It was 9/10. It's up to 6/10. And BX still hold on to that third place to Fatban. Fatban is still chasing him down now in 4th place. I think it's only a matter of time. I think he is going to get that position before long. It's just a defensive battle for BX now at the moment. He's going to be hoping that the tyres of that Porsche run out a lot faster than this do, because Ben's starting to creep up now onto the back of Fatban. It's only 4/10. 4/10 is the window there. We have Owen not far behind in 6th place as well. In fact, it looks like BX is forming a bit of a train. Capel there in 7th. We have Dan the Man having a look around the outside, is he? Maybe he's going for the switchback here, trying to get the bare exit. Capel going to have to cover off the inside in that RX Vision. Dan the Man can't find a way through. Not this occasion. We have Pop there, trying to make his way through as well. 9th place at the moment with Dens in 10th, CMP 11th. There he is, Coleman in 12th place. And the dude in 15th. So Viking Dog has managed to create a bit of breathing space now. 8 tenths is now the gap, up to 9 tenths. Momentarily. Zico though, putting that Aston Martin through his paces. 2 British engineered cars battling it out the front of the pack. Trying to make it a repeat of Silverstone on the weekend. And then BX, Fatban weaves left, he weaves right, he still can't find a way past, he's trying to go the long way round. Oh, there's contact between them both. But BX still holding on to that 3rd place though. What a champ. Fatban is going to have a look up the inside once again, I think. Oh, there was definitely contact there, wasn't it? And BX is going to lose 2 positions because of that, maybe even 3. He's not in. Oh no, BX! Oh, BX has a moment, he's into the wall. He's dropping down the order now as BX. So Zico still chasing down Viking Dog, but Viking Dog has created a gap of 1.1 seconds now. We got Fatban in 3rd place. There was definitely contact there, wasn't there? I don't know if... Well, he got the move done before BX had that moment, but I think maybe that dented BX's confidence a little bit, maybe. Ben moves up to 4th place. He's 7 tenths off the back of Fatban now. He's nearly in contention to challenge that top 3 in that AMG. We got Owen, the second of the 2 Porsches. The 2 Porsche boys having a good outing tonight, 3rd and 5th respectively. We got Capel up to 6th now. Dan the Man still trying to find his way through though. What can he do? Can Dan the Man find a way past? Capel's going to cover that inside off. He moves out wide. He squeezes Dan the Man along the outside. Dan's going to have to look for a better exit, isn't he? So Capel also playing a bit of a defensive game at the moment. He's going to have to cover that inside off once again, but he's allowed Dan the Man alongside. And Dan the Man has managed to get out of position, but Capel back up the inside once again. Into turn 3, 2, 3, 2, and then 3, and then 4. So Dan the Man back down to 7th place. He will be fighting once again though. We're into the final 2 minutes. No, it's 15 minutes, isn't it? Just over the halfway mark of this sprint race. Pop all over the back of Dan the Man now. He's trying to get away from Dens. Dens there in 9th place. Gilles now in 10th. Astro is 11th. The dude is in 12th. And BX, that's heartbreak for BX. BX finds himself in 13th with his teammate. What's happened to CMP? CMP also down in 14th place. The 2 Genesis X boys 13th and 14th. And then Coleman finds himself in 15th. Meanwhile, Viking Dog at the front, that breathing space that he managed to create, it's all come undone. What happened? Did he have a moment somewhere? Not too sure. It's looking like the tyres of Zico, maybe they're a little bit more worse for wear than the tyres of Viking Dog. They definitely are, aren't they? The fronts, for sure. Doing a great job though, Zico, of not letting Viking Dog get away. We could definitely... Oh no, Viking Dog! Oh, how did he hold that? I don't know how he held that. Props there to Viking Dog. I think Zico probably saw that happen as well and was rubbing his hands a little bit. Still trying to mount the pressure on Viking Dog up ahead. Closing up through the braking zone. Feel like Viking Dog getting a better exit. These two though, 3.1 seconds up the road from the next contender in third place, which is Fatban. So there is Fatban. Fatban with a nice bit of breathing space over Ben behind in the AMG in the fourth place. 1.3 seconds is the gap. Ben actually maybe coming under some pressure now from Owen behind in the second of the two Porsches. He's in the Porsche sandwich at the moment. Fatban up ahead. Owen behind him. Then Capel still holds on to that sixth place. Dan the man still unable to find a way through. Pop still holding on to that 8th place. Denz has a look though. He's had a look up the inside. He was having nibbles, wasn't he? Unable to get the move though. Unable to get it done. Oh, he has now though. Outbraking Pop there into that first part of the chicane. That was a great move. And Pop now in trouble. He may lose that position to Gilles. Gilles all over his rear bumper now. Denz I think maybe getting the breathing space that he wanted. He started to create a little bit of a gap already. Three tenths back to Pop. Pop still well within that slipstream range though. Gilles still trying all he can. Oh, look at that, Gilles. Oh, is he going to go for the move here? Yeah, he thought better of it. As I said before, not really a place to be trying to go for a move around here, around this. It's like a quad apex right-hander. Will he go for a move here though? He's close enough, isn't he, surely? And he does, he pulls out to the inside there. Managed to meet that apex, and Pop drops down to 10th place now. So Gilles does manage to get that move done. Denz though up ahead in 8th place. He started to creep away now. That was a good move there though, wasn't it, from Gilles? But Pop now having a look back up the inside. Not quite close enough to get it done that time round. The dude in 11th. He's made up a few positions, hasn't he? CMP there in 12th place. We have Coleman in 13th, Astro in 14th, and BX. I think BX has given up. Down in 15th place. So he's actually taken the fastest lap. So maybe he backed off so he could try and get a clean run. He's put on a fresh set of tyres. Will he still get a point for that? Maybe he's just trying to stop anyone else taking that extra point. But this guy here looking like he's done enough at the moment. We're on lap 9 of 10. Managing to put that Jag on pole, and that's where he's sat ever since. 1.1 seconds is now the gap as he starts the final lap of the race. Tyres starting to die a bit of a death now. Going to have to be careful of that front right hand tyre, isn't he? Getting very, very worn indeed. Almost ready to leave the chat. We'll come back in just a second. So Zico now 1.4 seconds behind, and look at his front right as well, almost completely gone. Fatban, he's done really well to hold on to that third place. Ben unable to catch up to him as yet. He managed to close that window ever so slightly. Oh no, Fatban's at the moment. It's allowed Ben the opportunity to get through. Come on, Ben. What can he do? Can he get past Fatban? Fatban, oh, his recovery. He had a great recovery there, didn't he? Definitely having a moment. Looking like Ben may have had the opportunity to get through, but I don't think he's going to this time round. So Owen sitting behind Ben in 5th place. We have Capel 6th, Danderman 7th, Denz and able to get past him in 8th. Gilles there in 9th, Pop in 10th, Dude in 11th, CMP 12th, Coleman 13th, Astro 14th, BX in 15th. But this guy here, Viking Dong, extends his lead in this first race. And he takes the checkered flag to come home in first place. Zico comes home in second place. Well done, Zico. Fatban in third. GG's. Ben in fourth place. Owen in fifth. We have got Capel comes home in sixth. Danaman, he's going to bring home in seventh. Den's in eighth. Gilles will bring home in ninth. Pop in 10th. The Dude in 11th. CMP in 12th. We got Coleman in 13th. Astro. Astro brings it across the line in 14th place. And BX, what happened to BX, man? 15th for BX. That's unlucky, BX. As I say, I think that Genesis is hampering him somewhat this season. He's still very quick, isn't he? But it's just a bit of a skittish car. And I think CMP also having a couple of moments in that race. He definitely started further up than he was at the end. So we've got that first one out of the way. We will get the official klaxon lined up and ready for the feature. You had to settle for the chicken in the first one. How's everyone doing anyway? Everyone enjoying their Monday evenings racing? Let's hope so. Wait, is this it? No. Still in practice. So the guys will go out for a bit of free practice before the feature, probably to test the mediums out, get a bit of on-screen information for you guys, as well as myself. The Dude actually out on soft, so maybe this is going to be a soft to medium race. Or will it be the triple softs? In fact, it looks like Zico, one of the only people to slap on a medium set of tyres so far, still in the pits though. The Dude getting some practice laps in though, in that McLaren. Smoothly does it on the exit. spun it. So we're just watching the dude on track at the moment. Getting a little bit of practice in before the feature race begins. Welcome along, everyone. We've got Ben out on the softs. Den's also on the softs. So is it Zico the only person? Oh no, so we've got Fatban looking like he may go for the mediums in the first stint. Astro also looking like he may go for the mediums in the first stint. We'll have to wait and see until the race starts, see what tyres people go for. I think everybody will make the change before the race begins. Look how much his tyres have gone already. So the dude's done 3 laps on the softs. And they're showing quite heavy signs of degradation already. You see that in the tyre graphic on the bottom left hand side. See if we can find somebody out on the medium tyre. Medium. That's a Fatban. Fatban's out now on the mediums. You see, he's opting for the straddle the sausage approach as well. Also opting for first gear to get the turn in. Bit sketchy on the exit. In fact, no, we was on board. Yeah, no, we've seen him use first, haven't we? On that turn. Got a message from BX starting soon, so free practice for the guys before the feature will end very shortly. So yeah, looking like their mediums might be a little bit sketchy, and it looks like there is a bit of cloud descending around the track as well. Oh, Ben going for a bit of grass cutting there before the lobby reset. So we have Pop lining up on pole with Gilles in second place. We have got Dens in third. Rolling start as always. Oh, we were late. Late with the klaxon. But it looked like moves being made in the background there. I think Gilles getting a little bit bogged down off the start maybe. Den's looking like he was going to go for a move early doors. Den's actually having a look around the outside now. Into the first of the sausage chicanes. Gilles getting a little bit bullied by the cars behind as well. There's a bit of a concertina happening. You can see the train form behind. This is how close it is. We've got Gilles in third place, still being pushed along by Danaman in fourth. Danaman's going to have a look up the inside now. Can he take that third place away? Will Gilles be dropping to fourth? He actually manages to hold it around the outside momentarily, but I think Danaman's managed to get the move done. Is Gilles going to be able to slot it back up the inside? No, he can't. So he is down to fourth place. Capel is there in fifth. He's trying to pick up the pieces. We got Owen in 6th place, Ben in 7th. We have Fatban in 8th. Oh, Fatban, massive slide from Fatban. He's managed to catch it, but will he lose that position? Viking Dog trying to make his way through now. Oh no, Fatban! Fatban off again. He's down to 13th place. Viking Dog moves through to 8th. He's almost onto the back of Owen in 7th as well. You can see that train of cars ahead of him as well. He's going to be rubbing his hands at the moment. The dude there in 9th place with Zico in 10th. We've got Coleman in 11th. CMP is in 12th with Fatban now in 13th. Astro in 14th. He goes really deep there though. I think BX is going to get that move. BX moves up, does he, from 15th to 14th? And yeah, he does. He manages to get that done. Astro is going to have to slot back in behind him. Will Astro be able to go for a return move? Yeah, I think he's just choosing to stay behind him at this point. We've got Coleman looking for a move up the inside of Zico. Zico so fast in the sprint, finding himself in 10th at the moment behind. Oh, Zico with a huge moment there. He managed to save it. Still being hounded there by Coleman. Zico has covered off the inside, but Coleman's going to get it done around the outside. As ECMP having a look as well. 3 wide. Almost 3 wide into this tight hairpin. Zico getting buddied a little bit now. He's still alongside Coleman. Coleman's still there in 10th place. Zico has managed to retake 10th place. Coleman's taking it again. Coleman moving back up to 10th place. Zico down to 11th with CMP there in 12th. BX is up to 13th. Now Fatban! What's happened to Fatban? Oh, he's gone. Fatban's gone. So Pop still in the lead of the race at the moment. 1.4 seconds is the gap. He's doing a grand job at the moment. He's actually got the fastest lap, but that is to be expected on lap 1. We'll see that change soon enough. I think Viking Dog may be on for a fast lap. Still doing a valiant job at the moment of holding that first place to Dens there in 2nd. Gilles still holds 3rd place. Also doing a great job at the moment, Gilles. He needs to get onto the back of Denzo, doesn't he? He's going to be coming under attack soon from Capel. Capel there in 4th place in the RX Vision. See some of the guys actually chill. Oh, Capel! No, Capel! Capel drops down the order now to 7th place. Danaman moves through to 4th. He didn't have to work for that move, did he? Capel just got all sorts of out of shape. Viking Dog in the background there on Owen. He's up the inside. Oh, that was a move there from Viking Dog. But Owen's still there on the outside now. But he has to sit back in behind Viking Dog now. So Viking Dog up 2 positions. He's gone from 7th up to 5th. On an absolute charge now is Viking Dog. He's making the most of them softs. Can he upset the top 5? Well, he's already broke his way into the top 5, hasn't he? Can he start making a move on the top 4? We'll have to wait and see. Owen still hot on his heels though in 6th place. 3 tenths though is the gap now. He's got Ben for company though as well there in 7th. Then we have the dude having a good run at the moment in 8th place. Under some pressure though from Coleman. Coleman there in 9th. Dude's just got to keep in the slipstream with Ben up ahead and he should be alright. The top 9 all very close still indeed. Capel 1.4 seconds off the back of Coleman at this point. After his mishap. Got it all out of shape. Coming through the exit of this next sector. Let's hope he gets it right this time. Come on, Capel. Oh, yeah. Launches himself off the sausage. Didn't unsettle the car too much though. BX there in 11th place with Zico in 12th. Zico trying to get that move though, isn't he? Trying to get that position. BX covers off the inside. Will Zico opt for the better exit? He has done. Carrying the better momentum through the corner. Will he get a run coming up to this next turn? I think he's just got to try and keep the pressure on BX, doesn't he? BX didn't have a great run in the sprint race. That's how he finds himself down in 11th at the moment. Zico did have a decent one though, didn't he? I think he came home in 2nd or 3rd. CMP there in 13th, Astro 14th. We lost... I can't remember who we lost now. Pop coming under attack now from Dens. Dens in second place. He closed that gap. He's got to move down. Dens up the inside. Pop down to second place. What a move there from Dens through the final turn. He just hugged the apex, didn't he, and sent it past Pop. Looking like Pop may have a run now into turn 1 though. Or maybe not. What a move there from Denzo. Pop actually coming under pressure now from Gilles. Gilles looking like he may have found a bit of pace in that car as the cars are starting to back up behind him as well. Viking Dog now up to 4th place. Gilles is going to have to cover off that inside. Has he moved out of the way from Viking Dog? Looking like he actually moved out of the way from Viking Dog. He knows that Viking Dog's on a charge. Viking Dog can smell blood. He's got his teammate up ahead. He's actually now alongside his teammate as Gilles tries to come alongside as well. It's going to be team orders here. Is Pop going to let him through? Pop still hugging the inside line. He hasn't allowed Viking through, so he knows that Viking isn't the leader of the championship, but there's obviously no team orders here at the moment. Pop is holding on to second place for dear life. Oh, it looked like Viking Dog getting a tiny little touch from the rear there. Capel gets shuffled out by Danderman. Danderman up to 4th place now. Gilles down to 5th. Owen looking to try and take that position away from Gilles as well. Owen looking like he's on a charge in that Porsche. Round the outside. Almost around the outside of Gilles there. He's still alongside. He could still get this position. He just needs to pick up that slipstream with Danderman up ahead. And he has. He's moved up to 5th place now. We got Ben in the background there as well though. Ben. And Viking Dog now up to 2nd place. Oh my god, this race is really starting to heat up. Ben there in 7th place with Coleman in 8th. They're all trying to make up position as well. Capel up to 9th. BX is there in 10th. The Dude 11th. Zico is still in 12th. CMP 13th. Astro 14th. Dens still in 1st place at 1.1 seconds is the gap, but Viking Dog's managed to get past Pop now under pressure from Danderman. Look at this gag of cars behind 3rd place. I think we had about 10 cars in shot there. That is ridiculous. Pop, oh look like Danderman. No, Pop has gone wide. He's allowed Danderman through now. Danderman up to 3rd place. I think he just got a better line there, didn't he, from Pop? I think Pop's tyres are gone. His front right has at least anyway. That may be where he's starting to have some issues. Owen looking to try and take that position away now. Pop down to 4th place. And Owen getting that move done into the final turn. Oh, and Viking Dog is now into the pits. He's the first person into the pits, so Dens has stayed out. 3 seconds is the gap. He has now over Danderman, who is promoted to 2nd place. He's favoured track position. I think the undercut's going to be quite powerful here, I have to say. Owen finds himself in a 3rd after staying out. Obviously, the top 3 all still yet to pit. As is Coleman, as is Gilles, as is Zico, as is the Dude, CMP, Astro. So Viking Dog, the first person out of the pits, he's currently in 10th place. So the top 9 are still yet to pit. And he's only 4 seconds off the back of Astro, so I do think that he's going to get back into 1st place when they serve their pits. Pop currently in 11th after serving his pit stop. He's got a 0.5 second penalty though. Half a second, that is going to bring him into the clutches of BX, but BX has also picked up half a second's worth of penalty. I'm just going to bore with Pop for just a second and see where he ends up dropping, because BX is going to slow down with him. BX has managed to catch up to him, but these two guys are going to drop behind, I think. Oh, in fact, cleverly, no, he hasn't. So BX the only person losing out of position there. Pop has managed to hold on to 11th, but BX loses out at 12th place to Ben. Ben manages to get past as BX served his penalty. BX now down to 13th place with Capel in 14th. Dens still at the front of the field at the moment in the Aston. His front right has left the chat as well. He's running on 3 tyres at the moment. I think it'd be an interesting feature if they brought punctures into into GT7, and then you're forced to not run to the maximum on the tyres. Do you know what I mean? You have to pit like a lap earlier or whatever. But I do think, as I said before, I do think the undercut is going to be very powerful around here. It's a very short lap. Oh, a little bit deep there on the final turn. Is he going to pit this time round? Well, Danaman follows, Owen follows. Yeah, these guys all into the pits now. But not Zico. Zico on the mediums. Becomes your new race leader. It doesn't look like the mediums have actually worked maybe as much as he might have hoped. So definitely coming to the end of their lifespan. Looks like he's doing a good job at the moment though. The CMP is favourite track position as well. He's also stayed out, but he is also on the mediums. And look at his mediums as well. They haven't lasted very long either. This track is so very heavy on that front right-hand tyre. And look, the Viking Dog onto the back of CMP already. He's on fresher tyres. CMP is yet to pit. Viking Dog with the fastest lap on his previous lap with a 1 minute 30.765. So you can see the difference in speed between the two cars at the moment. That's between the very worn mediums of CMP against the only a few laps old now softs of Viking Dog. He's just, yeah, you can see the speed through the corners as well. He's just managing to keep superior speed. He should get this move done into turn 1 easily. I don't think CMP is going to fight it too much. CMP opting to stay out again. Obviously, he will be sending it along, won't he, CMP, being on the mediums. That has allowed Zico to create a bit of a barrier, 3.4 seconds. But Viking Dog manages to get that move done, as I said, and he has started to gap CMP now. Managing to take the win in the first race, the sprint race. Can he do it again here? He's come all the way from the back. Well, all the way from 10th place. Zico up ahead. He's going to be nursing them tyres now, trying to get the absolute most he can out of the medium compound. He's only on lap 10. Are we going to see some 2-stops from the guys this evening? I wonder if we do, you know, because them tyres ain't going to last 13 laps. Surely. CMP is now into the pits. He's favoured the undercut. Where will he re-emerge? And if fact, Viking Dog has managed to close that gap down to 1.1 seconds. Zico, I don't think he should have stayed out as long as he has, maybe. At this point, he is just losing time to the car behind, which is Viking Dog, who is on an absolute charge at the moment on them softs. There he closes up through the braking zone with ease. Better traction on the exit. Zico, a bit of a sitting duck here now. Obviously, Viking Dong, fair play, gets the move done on the exit. That was a very brave move there. I think Zico knew though, and he didn't fight it too much. Oh, Viking Dog, Viking Dog! Viking Dog nearly with a massive moment there that could have cost him. But what an absolute brave move there. As I say, I don't think Zico fought it too much. I think he knew at that point that Viking Dog was a faster car, as he does enter the pits now. So Viking Dog, new race leader. He's got the fastest lap at the moment as well. He's actually got a 5.1 second gap, 5.2 second gap over second place Dan the Man in that Mercedes AMG GT3, who has got Owen all over the back of him now. So we're looking back towards the Porsche 911 GT3 RS of Owen, who closes right up through the braking zone. And once again, it just looks like he's maybe got superior traction. But AMG just looking a little bit skittish maybe around this track.
How's Vastrov doing?
Vastrov. Hello Nathan, how you doing mate? You good? You'll have to what's his gamer tag? Would that be Mortal Veloz maybe? Not sure. Oh, both cars getting a little bit unsettled there as they mount the sausage curb. Astro. So Astro, I think he's down at the back at the moment, buddy. We'll just check in just a second. So we have Viking Dog first place, Dan the Man second, Owen still chasing, trying to take that position in third place. Capel was there in fourth. Denz is in fifth. We have BX trying to get a move now on Denz in sixth place. We got Pop in seventh. Ben is in eighth. We've got Gilles in ninth. Zico 10th. Coleman 11th. The Dude trying to get a move done maybe on Coleman. He's trying to set one up, isn't he? As Coleman tries to set one up on Zico in 12th place. CMP in 13th, and Astro, as I say, yeah, Astro down at the back at the moment in 14th. He's yet to pit though. He's on the mediums, so maybe he's going to come alive on the softs. So who was that battle? It was Denz and BX, wasn't it? Denz and BX were having a bit of a battle. I wanted to have a look and check in with this one as Viking Dog now enters the pits for the second time, so he is going for a two-stop. I did wonder if it may be a two-stop around here, soft, medium for a few of the guys, or maybe even triple softs. So no double softs, wasn't it? Soft was off the cards this season because it was the OP strategy last season, but you could go for triple softs if you can make it work. BX looking really nice and settled through there. Not as close as he was to Den's before. He was having nibbles, wasn't he? But it looks like he's dropped off a tiny bit. As it looks like Den's now starting to sniff the back of Capel in 3rd place. Nearly a big snap there from BX. As he floats it through the center S's. Into the quad right-hander. I think this track actually reminds me somewhat of an F1 track, but I can't remember which. It's just that there's sort of the stadium sector there with a quad right-hander into that final left-hander, the double apex left-hander. So yeah, BX dropping off slightly now to Den's up in 4th place. I think we may see a battle for 1st place. Yeah, so Owen, all over the back of Dan the Man now. They were sat in 2nd and 3rd, weren't they? But Viking Dog entering the pits for the 2nd time. Which has allowed Owen now start to attack. And we've actually just seen the move now come from BX in the background there, well, on the tables. He's actually finally managed to get past Den's. I wonder how close that gap is. Oh, very close indeed, as Den's trying to fight back now against BX. BX tries to find his way past Capel. Capel ever so good at defending though. But we have still got a battle on up at the front as well. Owen still trying to take the lead of the race away from Dan the Man. Dan the Man covering off the inside early doors, doesn't want any moves coming into turn 1. Good defensive driving at the moment. Not giving Owen the opportunity to come alongside. Oh, I think there was almost contact there coming through that final part of the sausage S's. And in fact, that has given Dan the Man a tiny bit of breathing space now. Owen not as close as he was before. Although, as I say that, Owen closes right back up once again. He wants to put on a bit of a show, I think, there's Owen. Oh, is he going to get that move done? He's going in a place where I didn't think we'd see a move come. Oh, Dan the Man goes out a little bit wide there. Owen almost alongside. Dan the Man, he's going to have to try and cover off the inside. No, he moves over once again. Owen, is he going to have a look at the inside? Dan the Man has taken a deeper line. And Owen, he does. He gets out the inside and he cements that move. But Dan the Man trying to come back now, is he? Or is he into the pits? He's actually into the pits, Dan the Man. So Owen gets the move done, becomes new race leader. Go on, Owen. In the Porsche 911, that was a great move. Set it up a few corners back. Finally got the move done. Dan the Man now puts on a fresh set of boots. Where will he come out? Viking Dog now in 5th place. That Owen has a 5.6 second gap now over Zico. Back in 2nd place. I think Owen will be coming in the next couple of laps. Them tyres looking a little bit worse for wear now, a little bit second hand. You see the other car start to creep into the shot, but Owen still with a nice bit of breathing space. 5.2 seconds is the gap. Zico currently in second place. Trying to pull away from Dens behind his teammate there in third. So the two Astons actually doing really well at the moment, second and third. Gilles is up to fourth place now. These guys are going to have to pit once again though, aren't they? Viking Dog already has. He's on the charge now in fifth place. Owen's peeled into the pits. Will Zico follow? No, Zico's staying out, I think. Yeah, Zico stays out. He becomes race leader once again. Viking Dog sets the fastest lap, 1:30.1. The gap up ahead to Zico. Zico still yet to pit though. So are these Vikings second or third set of softs now? I wonder if he'll try and take this set to the end. I'm not too sure he will. We're only on lap 18 of 26. He's still got another 8 laps to go on these tyres. That front right is going to be very ropey, isn't it, come the end of this race? Obviously Zico up ahead. He doesn't have to push too much because Zico is still yet to pit. Zico's got to take on some fuel. And he's got to change them tyres once again. He's not going to take them to the end. So Viking actually just has to settle in a tiny bit. Just wind it back a little bit maybe. We should be able to tell from his fuel. So I think Viking Dog has maybe got another stop plan, because that fuel isn't going to take him to the end. Zico now peels into the pits. Viking Dog becomes race leader once again. As I say though, I think he is going to be stopping one more time. It's a shame there's not graphic to see how many stops. I think you get it in the F1, don't you? How many stops people have done. I think this is his second set. Or is it his third? Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Thank you, Ahmed. Oh, so it is the third. Yeah, so this would be the third set of softs, won't it? So a 3-stop on the cards tonight for Viking. He's going to create a bit of a gap though, isn't he, to Owen? He's already got a 13.2 second lead over Owen in second place. Owen probably going to be taking these off to the end of the race. Starting lap 20 now. Managed to get the move done on Dan the Man in the end. I think Dan the Man's used a bit more of them softs as well. I think he pitted around the same time, didn't he? Zico back up to fourth place. He's on very fresh softs. We got Dens in fifth, followed by Pop, and Capel. Capel getting the move done on Pop. He's gone up the inside there. Pop down to seventh place. Capel moves up to sixth. Pop not giving up easily though. Pop is trying to fight back now against Capel in sixth place. Can Capel get onto the back of Dens? Up in fifth. Is Pop going to have a look? No, he thought about it, didn't he? Goes deep though. Goes deep and goes off track. He's actually going to pit one more time as well. Yet to pit, isn't he? So Ben behind him is going to move up to 7th place. I think Coleman will manage to get through as well. Coleman has also pit. The dude there in 10th. Gilles in 11th. We have Astro in 12th place. So Astro up to 12th place now. Will he be able to take them softs to the end of the race? I think he will. I think he's only got 6 laps left. If he nurses them, he might be right. CMP behind him though on very fresh softs. And BX somehow down in 14th. 13.4 seconds off the back of the field. I'm not sure what's going on with BX tonight. This isn't like Royal. Come on, lad. Zico now on the fastest lap of 1 minute 30.001. Owen.
Top of the evening to you. Astro. Doing good, mate. Hope you're good. Has done 2 stops. Viking pitting.
Why is... Oh, so Viking, yeah, Viking has pitted now for his final time. Owen becomes race leader with Dan the Man in 2nd place. Them guys, I think, are probably going to be taking them tyres to the end of the race though as well. So how is that going to fare for Viking Dog? Viking Dog re-emerges in 4th place, but he has got Denz and Capel bearing down on him now. They're having a bit of a battle themselves.
Face with sweat.
So yeah, Owen finding himself in the lead of the race at the moment. Definitely with enough fuel to get to the end. How are them tyres going to be faring though? Not too sure. Dan the Man's going to be a little bit dead. They're looking a little bit tired already. Zico 4.9 seconds off the back of Dan the Man in 3rd place, but he is setting flying laps at the moment. Look at him go, 129.951. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is Cap. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it came up. Like, started repeating all the previous thingies. That was a bit weird. But yeah, it just helps me like focus on the racing. Or try and focus on the racing as opposed to reading out messages. Robot lady. So Denz, they're in 5th place. Capel has crept up onto the back of him now though. He's under pressure from Capel. Ben is in 7th. Under pressure from Coleman in 8th. Gilles in 9th. Astro looking for the move there on the dude. The dude, has he gone a little bit deep there? I think he has allowed Astro now alongside. The dude trying to hold on to that 10 for dear life, but I think he is going to lose out to Astro. Doing a grand job at the moment though. He's actually got younger tyres. They're still side by side. Great little battle from these two. The dude still holding on to 10th place for the minute. CMP's getting involved now as well. CMP wants a bit of the action. And in fact, in the end, Astro drops down to 12th. CMP moves through to 11th place. The dude holds on to 10th. CMP though, CMP looking like he's hungry. Is he going to go for a move on the dude coming into this final turn? No, not that time round. So Astro in 12th place now. Pop is there in 13th. One to Pop. Pop was having a good race to start with. BX finds himself back. Oh, he's only 5 seconds off him now. BX still in 14th though. So Owen with a 3.8 second lead now, with only 3 laps to go.
What's with BX? I missed half the race.
I have no idea, Cap. I'm not sure what's going on with BX. He's just had a bit of a rough outing, I think. He had a bit of a moment in the first race, in the sprint race. And yeah, we didn't see what happened here, but yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully everything's alright with him. Fat Bam I think after he had a mishap, didn't he, in the first race, and I think he quit. Or he had a DC. He might have had a DC because it looked like his car was skidding about a little bit. Was that the start of the feature? It may have been the start of the feature. So Viking Dog on his final set of tyres now, but he's not managed to close the gap yet to Zico, and the time is running out. Dan the Man actually looking like he may lose that position to Zico. Zico looking like he's still on a bit of a charge. He's been setting fastest laps, hasn't he? Viking Dog actually now with the fastest lap of 1:29.7, but Zico well and truly onto the back of Dan the Man. Dan the Man is going to have to throw out them defensive shapes if he wants to keep that position. Zico's trying to make a move, come early. Is he going to go for a brave move down here into this stadium section? Dan the Man covers the inside. Zico with a better exit. Zico moves up into second place. He's got the inside for this final turn. Dan the Man's still right with him, but I think Dan the Man's tyres are fading. So Zico moves up into second place. You can just see Owen creeping out a shot there in first. 5.3 seconds is the gap though. That is the gap that Zico has to close in this, the final lap, is it? Or is it the penultimate? This might be the penultimate lap. Dan the Man almost loses it on the exit of the Sausage S's. Look at his tyres. His tyres are gone now. Viking Dog has managed to get onto the back of him. He may be able to get that second place, and he's got fastest lap, so all is not lost. Den's under increasing pressure from Capel there in sixth place.
That's the 5th win of this season.
Ben is there in seventh, Coleman in eighth, Gilles down in ninth place with 1.5 second gap. The dude in 10th with CMP now still unable to find a way past. Astro 12th, Pop 13th, BX in 14th. And this is it now, the final lap. Owen with a 4.5 second lead. Zico there in second place. Unable to bridge that gap. Dan the Man comes off the inside early to Viking Dog. Viking Dog has to look around the outside. Oh no, Viking Dog off onto the grass. Come on, Viking Dog. Still right on the back of Owen, Dan the Man. Owen still holds that first place. The gap 4.7 seconds, 4.8 seconds. So actually pulling away now from Zico in second place. Zico and Dan the Man though still battling there. In the background, can Viking Dog find a way through? He looks left, he looks right. Dan the Man covers off the inside. Viking Dog is going to have a try around the outside once again. That's not the place where you want to go around the outside. He's going to have a cheeky look up the inside into the stadium sector. No, he's trying around the outside once again. He's a brave man, this Viking Dog. This battle is very intense indeed, but we are going to have to go on board with the race leader because he is going to come up to the final stretch now. And what an Owen, what a strategy there. Manages to bring home that Porsche in first place. GG's, mate. Zico's going to bring it home in second. What a mate. Viking Dog finds his way past in the end. He's going to take that third position. Dan the Man in fourth. Capel brings it home in fifth. Den's in sixth. Ben in seventh. Coleman eighth. Gilles bring it home in 9th. Well done, Gilles. The dude, go on, lad. The dude brings home in 10th. Well done, mate. CMP in 11th place. Astro will bring it home in 12th. Go on, Astro. Pop's going to bring him in 13th. Not sure what happened to Pop. He had a decent start of the race, didn't he? GG's, mate. And BX, what happened to BX? Not sure what happened to BX. Don't know if it's the car, as I say, hampering him. Yeah, it has been hampering though, hasn't it? Maybe just his head's not in it tonight, in the space where it wants to be, but what a cracking night's race, and again, that was. I hope you all enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one. That was a good one. It was a shame to see BX where he was. Normally he's up there, isn't he, battling at the front, but sometimes that's how it goes in some rounds. But yeah, anyway, what a great night's racing. As I say, I'll see you once again next week. Same time, same place. I've been your boy Vexed.
2-minute lap.
Ah, yeah, he must have had a moment somewhere. But yeah, as I say, same time, same place. Nice to have you back again, Ahmed. Hopefully you'll be back again next week. And I'll see you guys later. Good night.